Good morning, YouTube, and welcome back to my channel. I'm Moses, and this is Urban Backyard Container Gardening. Believe it or not, we are at the end of January. It just seems like yesterday the new year was just coming in. Today, we're going to do a review of the garden for the month of January, show you the good, the bad, and the ugly. Let's get started. So we're going to start in the newest area of the garden. These two raised beds are from Landguard, and Landguard reached out to me about a collaboration and they sent me these out. We will be doing another video with these on the filling them up and planting in the near future. This is my container and grow bag area, and the grow bags, for the most part, I think I only have one broccoli plant left. We have the plants here that are growing, but the heads have been harvested. And with this cold weather, most of the plants are doing okay. However, you can still tell where the cold has bothered them, and these broccoli plants are no exception. We have the one here. It's not big enough to harvest yet. However, I believe the cold has stunted its growth, and it hasn't grown very much. We have another one here, and also over here we have our peace lily that's doing good. We have our leeks, our rose bush, we have our lamb's ear. That lamb's ear looks a lot better than this one. We have more leeks, and then we have purple cabbages. Now the purple cabbages are doing okay. This one, the very first one, the head is not very big, although it has gotten bigger, but it is definitely firm. And this area here in the spring will be pepper row. Right now the peppers are inside my greenhouse. So this is my mustard and cauliflower, broccoli bed, and the mustards are huge. As you can see, the cauliflower is starting to form. We have one here, hopefully you can see it, and another one on a couple of the plants. They're starting to form, but again, due to the weather, they're stunted and not growing as quickly as they were. And also we have a little digging that's been occurring here in the bed. I believe this is from my friendly neighborhood squirrels, but they haven't damaged the plants, but the digging is annoying. In this bed we have our cabbages, and cabbages are big. They haven't started forming heads yet, but they are big. We had two purple broccoli back there in the back. They were harvested, and at some point I'm probably going to go ahead and cut the rest of the plant out. It's getting to the point where my plants on the inside of the house are getting big, so later on in the month of February we'll be taking them outside to start to get adjusted or hardened off to the weather, and we'll be planting some. Here are my kale plants. If you remember, when we planted these were extremely small, and now look at them. They look amazing. Now, the cold weather, they tend to like it. However, you can see that we have some damage here. So we'll go ahead and take this particular leaf off. But for the most part, everything is looking good here. So this is my bed that had or has the mustards, Florida mustards. We have some extra onions. and we had some red mustards. Sadly, the red mustards have given up the ghost, and I kind of figured that they would. These mustards do not look anything like the other mustards that we have growing. These are curly mustards, I believe, and my experience with the curly mustards is that they are really prone to aphids, and I think the aphids are starting to slowly take over these. With the cold weather, I have not been able to get out to do any spraying or anything like that, so it is what it is. If I lose them, okay. If I don't, that's okay as well. I have more food to plant in this bed anyway. Here in the carrot bed, they love this weather and are doing good. Have lots of green tops. I pulled up one and it was maybe about 4-5 inches long. So I'm gonna let these continue to do their thing, and maybe sometime later on in February we'll come and pull up another one and see what's going on. But for now, we're gonna leave them like this. They look great. Garlic is looking good, lots of green, have a little yellowing. I don't think they're close to being ready or anything like that, but little yellowing. No issues with them whatsoever. We're going to continue to feed the onions as well as the garlic heavy nitrogen, and when we do see them start bulbing, we'll stop feeding them. Our Brussels sprouts are here in this bed, and as I said, they are really trying my patience, but they're coming along, and we have little Brussels sprouts, and believe it or not, they are actually the biggest I've grown so far, which is kind of sad because I've never been able to get them past a seedling point. Here we have our Danish cabbage, and they're doing okay. I have this one that the head is starting to get real firm, so probably sometime this month we'll be coming out and doing harvest of the cabbages. I recently planted some potatoes in this bed halfway here, and I also planted some more spinach from tape, and it looks like the spinach is starting to come up, which is better than what it did in the other bed when I planted it. We're keeping our fingers crossed, and hopefully we'll have spinach. In this bed we have 2 red cabbages. We have our bok choy that we planted in a previous video, and we have our romanesco broccoli. And as you can see with the discoloration of the leaves over here, the weather has affected these plants as well. We planted celery seeds in this area here, and I don't see anything that has germinated, so we may plant more, but then again, maybe not. These are my cabbages in the cube, and they are looking good. They're not as vibrant as what they were, and again, I believe that is because of the cold. Now we have another cold snap that's coming through next week. Today is the 30th, and we have another cold snap coming through, so I'm not going to get out and do much to these as well, but they are forming heads. They are looking good. Hopefully when we get some consistent weather, whether or not if the temperatures are in the 40s at night or anything like that, that will help. When the temperatures are consistently in the 20s, it poses a bit of a problem for your garden. In this bed here, I'm not going to open it because there's really not much to see. We had our red potatoes, and we put the covering on to keep the squirrels out, but the greenery part of the potatoes, due to the cold, they have given up the ghost. So I'm hoping that we still have potatoes underground. I'll look and see at some point. On this side of the U-shaped bed, we have broccoli forming, and they're small, but they're coming along. This is the largest one here. They're not ready to be harvested, but they are coming along. This bed here has my collard greens and a rogue tomato plant in. We covered this bed on a couple videos, 2 or 3 videos back, and that was in preparation for another cold front that came through, and we never took the cover off, and probably later on in February we'll take a look and see what's going on inside. I want to thank you for coming along with me while we did the end of the month tour for January 2026. Can you believe the month is almost gone? Now, my attention, just like many of you, has turned to spring, and I have started a lot of plants inside, a lot of seeds rather, inside in my grow room. And hopefully we will be able to plant them around the last frost date for me, which is March 5th. Everything is looking good so far, and we'll keep our fingers crossed. I hope you enjoyed the video. Hope you brought a smile to your face, a little joy to your heart. If you enjoyed the video, give me a thumbs up. Leave me a comment. Are you guys getting prepared for spring, or if you're like me, already started? If you haven't subscribed to my channel, take a moment to consider doing so. I can grow a lot of food by myself, but the one thing I can't do is grow this channel without your help. If you do decide to subscribe, hit the notification bell all so you'll be notified whenever I upload new content. Chances are, if you like my content, your family and friends will also, so it's okay to share. If you're interested in anything that you saw in the video, head over to my Amazon storefront there. Until next time, always give the thanks to God, for without Him, we are nothing. Stay blessed, stay strong, and grow, grow, grow.